Hello everyone, welcome again to my another video tutorial with me, Chris. Today I'm going to show you my new favorite video editing application, and that is the Filmora 13 from Wondershare. Now I've been using Filmora since the older version, which is the Filmora 9, 10, the 12, and then the 13. Now for the moment I'm actually using the latest version, which is the Filmora 13, and I must say this is a software that is very much capable in competing with the other applications such as DaVinci or Adobe Premiere. This is an alternative option for you to do editing your video. Now here is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you some of its features in the user interface. So first is I'm going to open the Filmora 13, and now as you can see on my screen, you will see the welcome dialog box where it will give you options to either create a new project, and it also ask you or give you an option to create what type of aspect ratio that you're going to be working on later. And then also you can see here some of the projects that you've created previously. In my situation right now, I'm gonna create like a new completely project here. So first things first is we're gonna walk you through some of its user interface. Now here on the top, this is where you can actually see templates, stickers, filters, effects, transition, titles, audio, and stock, and media. So media, this is where you can actually like import your image. So I just simply one click it, and then it automatically open up the system dialog box to search for a specific video or image that you are going to work. Now let's say I'm going to open up my folder here. This is what I actually captured from my drone. So I'm just gonna simply click and drag it here in the timeline, and then here it will ask you to what type of resolution. Will it be the same with the original video captured resolution, or you're gonna stick with the 1080p? It's really gonna up to you, but for me, I'm gonna go with the higher resolution. So as you can see, this is where you can actually click and drag to actually preview the clip that I took. And then here on the top, this is stock media. This is where you can actually see all the available videos that you can choose. Now this is the good thing about the Filmora 13, because it will give you all the necessary materials for your project, so you can play around with it. So next is the audio, which is if you wanted to add some music. Let's say, for example, let's go ahead and search for wind, because we know that drone capture doesn't include any sound. So for example, I'm going to play this, and then you can actually like hear some preview of it, and if you're happy with that, you can just simply click and drag it here, and it automatically download it for you. And then I can just simply preview that, and then is that cool? Absolutely cool. Now next is the title. This is actually the text where you can add text in here. Let's say, for example, this one over here, I'm gonna click and drag, and then I'm gonna name it, I'm gonna change it in here, Kaluya Shrine. And then you can see also here the timeline to where it shows in the image. You can even like change the the types of the text effects, and so on and so forth. Next is the transition. The transition is very much improved in the Filmora 13, because you can actually see a bunch of presets already. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna like drag it somewhere here after the title shows up, and then here I'm gonna actually cut, clicking this scissor here, and then it will automatically cut the portion of it. I'm gonna like click and drag it to actually go further, like closer to this monument or statue. I'm gonna click it and then cut it here, and I'm gonna like click delete to actually, you know, attach the other one. And look at that. And now I'm gonna add a transition. By doing that, you just simply like choose whatever transition you wanted in here. Let's say you can click that, and then you can actually like see the preview, or even this one over here. Look at that. Or this one. So let's say, for example, I want this one, the cinematic digital slide. So I'm just going to click and drag it here in between. Remember, it's in between, not in here or in here, but in between, so that transition from one clip to another will be much more smoother. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit jaggery, or should I say not smooth in preview, but you can actually preview that in the smooth way by simply clicking this one over here. It will actually load the project for you. It will render itself. It will only take like few minutes depending on how long your clip. And as you can also see here, the loading time. This will actually tells you that it's now being rendered for more smoother preview. So I can just simply look at that. It's now smoother. So that's the basic way of doing the transition. You can like replace it by going in here. You can click and drag it, and as you can see, it's now red again. So I can just simply click this render here to actually pre-render again, and look at that. See? Now, next is the effects. So the effects is really good if you wanted to add effect to the clip itself. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, we can just like, let's say we're gonna like choose this clip over here, the color steamer. It doesn't really look good with this type of video, but we can try. We can try the basic one here by clicking this. Let's try this one. Blue explosion. This one, okay. I can just simply click and drag it in here, and then this will start the effect. Look at that. That's how the effect works. And then filter, this is, you know, if you wanted to add filter in your video, in case you wanted to improve the colors and stuff, so you can actually do all that. Okay, let's say for example I'm gonna like click this black gold style, and you can see here it changes color. It's much more darker here and then lighter here. We can even select this vintage style in time. It's really gonna up to you. You just need to like play around with it. If you're happy with that, you can just simply click and drag it in here to actually like click and preview that. It's very cool, right? And now the last thing here is the stickers. Sticker is fun, you know, if you wanted to add objects in your video. Let's say for example I wanted to, let's say this one, the YouTube. If you're a content creator, if you wanted to like add subscribe, you no longer need to go to the website and then look for a template, but you can just simply search that in here. Or maybe you can just type here YouTube and then search, and here you can see all the different types of, you know, template. and you can simply click and drag it here, and voila, that's how it works. So that is the basic navigation to the Filmora. If you want to learn more about Filmora 13, please subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to show you more advanced techniques and how to use the Filmora effectively. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.